How are the chat room type people working? Chat room people, how are you doing? I'm looking in the chat room right now. Working. Someone said switch place on kitchen and living room. I don't like the idea of walking into the house and being in the kitchen. I think that's really weird. It's really weird flow, and I really don't want that. So, I'm not going to. Also, I'm taking my jacket off because it's super hot in here, and I'm checking my telephone. I have a Snapchat. Beep, beep, beep. Snapchat! So much Snapchat! We're now Snapchatting. We're Snapchatting live. Live to the internet! Ah! So much Snapchat is happening. Let's change that back. Live streaming! How many people are watching this right now? That's a better question. How many people are here? Does it tell me? 149 people! Like almost close to 200 people. Woo! Hello, everyone in the world. To the 200 people that are here. 200 people. Also, if you're wondering, I do have a Snapchat for you people to look at if you want to. It is Curtis Snaps, I think is what it is. I don't really use it that often, though. I haven't figured out how it works, so... Not like how it works. Like, I know how it works. It's just like, I don't know how to use it to promote the channel yet, so I'm trying to sort of work that out. But I do have a Snapchat. I don't open snaps, though, so sorry. If you send me snaps, I don't open them. For fear of obvious things, because it's Snapchat. And it's scary. So I don't open those. Yes. Anyway, let's jump back into this. Let's do, we got like another 20 minutes. I probably won't finish this house. So this will be a multi-part live stream. A multi-part live stream! We'll pick this up again next week, probably. But, excuse me. Let's just dive right into this. So, first things first. I kind of want to do... Let's do the living room. Let's do the living room. So, let's pick some wall coverings. Some wall coverings. That's just basic concrete. I feel like it should be like some sort of like really like rugged. Can I make it brick? Is that kind of cool? I like it. I think it looks sweet. I always love like the interior like exposed brick idea. I feel like it looks very industrial. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat room. Tell me in the chat room what you think. Do you like exposed brick? I think this one's a little bit lighter. Go with that. We could go with like. Oh, this is kind of cool too. It's like a much lighter like exposed brick. I like that better. I like that better. That's better. I like that better. It's gonna be a better. It's a better. Oh, I hate how you can't retexture things sometimes. It's better because it's better. It's better. It's better. It's better. It's oh my god. It's better. Can I please have orange stairs? Is that a thing? Can I have orange stairs? We're having orange stairs. It's a thing. It's a thing. We're having orange stairs. Oh, should I have orange stairs with white? That's the same orange stairs. Doesn't look like it changed at all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. It's okay. Okay. Go away, stairs. I'm done with you, stairs. I don't want you anymore. All right. Let's go and look at the decorative items that I actually don't want because I'm looking for the surfaces. Actually, I'm looking for storage. Don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. Okay, great. Okay, great. So let's use this bookcase because it's probably the most modern bookcase that's sort of filling. Let's change its color to it only comes in wood. Why does it only come in wood? I guess I can make this wood work. I can make this one work too. It just has this block at the bottom that I don't like. Alright, we'll make this work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to BB dash testing, no, move objects. Boom, cheat code is on. Okay, great. So I just enabled move objects on, if you're wondering, which allows me to do things like this, intersecting of stairs. But it also allows me to do cool things where, and I will show you momentarily. So let's hold down the Alt key. That'll allow me to like free move these bookcases. And of course these bookcases are not wide enough, because why would they be? Because that would be ridiculous. So let's just grab another one here. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to... I don't want them to intersect like that, though. I don't want to be able to see the bookcases between the bookcases. Is that weird? What I'm talking about. Can I go... No, there's still going to be like a weird... Maybe like a weird middle book. What if I just go... Yeah, I can go like that. Cop out. Wait, I have an idea. If I merge these, okay, so we're gonna use columns to help us out here in a bit. Can you do columns on the? This is the other question. Do columns allow me to move them freely? Of course they don't. Ah, why do you not do things I want you to do? That one would actually. This one would totally work. Oh, what are we doing here? Actually, this will work perfectly fine. Wait, what if I use? What one do I want to use now? I need more light. Where are the lights? Lights, I need you. Lighting, there we go. Let's just use... I will delete these lights after, do not worry. I just need to see what I'm working on here. Perfect. Alright, so let's go. Let's move these. Okay, great. So, for what I want to do, I want to like... I want this bookcase... kind of like this. Kind of is just free floating. There. Alright, and this one will be the exact same way, where it's free floating. Almost touching, and they're pretty much lined up. So that's good. Okay, great. So now can I retexture these? I can. Let's see if I can retexture them to anything. This would be close to the color of the actual stairs, which is interesting. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise these up, which is kind of interesting. Oops, wrong button. So we're raising these bookcases up, and we're just going to shift it back ever so slightly. Don't see it. And... okay, great. Now we grab this one again. I'm gonna have to shift it up another level. 9999999. There it is. It's up. And we have to shift this in right around there. There. This one can go forward just ever so slightly. Yeah, that's pretty much lined up. So. Think they're pretty close. Okay, great. So there we go. So now we get a bookcase. That looks kind of cool. That's kind of a cool addition. So it's a bookcase behind the actual staircase, which is kind of a nifty little thing. I love doing things like that because you can do that with move objects on. Create fun little things like that. Can I add? Oh, it added 2 of them. I only added 1. I only want 1. Way to only add 1? Can I? I don't want 2 bookcases. Or I don't want 2 railings. I just want 1 railing. Like a super simplistic. What about this one? No, that is not what I wanted. It's kind of close. I just don't like the fact that the what if I just don't put a railing on it? Is that like extremely unsafe? Because I just don't like the fact that there's a railing there. I'm not going to put a railing on it, so my Sims just better not fall down. That's all I can say. Anyway, so there you go. It's like a cool bookcase that's also got a staircase built into it, so I think that's kind of cool. Let's see. Next up, let's put in, let's continue on with the living room here. I got another like 10 minutes, so we can probably finish the living room before this live stream is up. So let's put in a TV and stuff. We'll put in that TV right there, just like that. Move these guys out of the road. Put in the TV, something like this. Or I could use this TV too. I kind of like this TV. It's a lot more like modern, very simplistic. Just as a personal preference. Let's go to comfort. Let's go to couches. Let's find the only modern couch that's basically in here. I feel like we can play with color, which is kind of cool, just because it's like so like not rustic, but like it's so modern that you're like, yeah, I can play with color and it's cool. Let's set this up like this. It's like a cool seating area. Maybe this couch is, should I match these couches? They're both orange. Like a yellow, beige maybe, white. Right, let's just do orange all the way across the line. And then we'll grab this guy here. Should I put another chair in? Should we put a chair like right here? I feel like we don't actually want another chair there. We need a coffee table. That's a dining room table. That's a coffee table. I need like the modern coffee table. I want it in white, please. Actually, let's get it in black. Black. Perfect. Okay, great. Okay, great. Let's put in some shelves because we can. This is kind of a cool shelf. It's like a modern black. I have an idea for this as well. These. Let's do a cool like stacked thing. And we can do this here. We'll just move this. There we go. Cool. So now you get like this cool little staggered sort of look. And we can place things onto that as well. After we can place like decorative items onto that. Let's find some plants. Decorative plants are always fun. You can always have fun with plants. Not that plant though. Not that plant though. You can have fun with all the other plants, but that one. Let's find something that's not gigantic. Okay, I want this plant. Thank you. So you can put like little plants on these, which is kind of fun. Little plants like that. Can I change these? Do they have cool colors? Oh, they do. They come in like little colors. Can I make these red? Having like a clash of color with like orange and red. Is that going to be a problem? I don't know. I'm not an interior designer, and I never have said that I am one. So there you go. What about this guy? Oh, this guy's perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. Something like this on the side. And I just want this in white, please. And on either side. Just sort of like almost, so it's like almost built into the wall. What color are you? You're white. You're also white. Perfect. It's just the lighting that's sort of creating that sort of mixed tone. Alright, let's see if I can find a rug. Maybe I can find like a really funky rug. Whoa, that rug is gigantic. That rug is locked. Too big. This one's pretty cool. Can find it like a maybe like a dull tone. I want it to be like too bright. Something like that's probably fine. Might even be too much color. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Okay, let's find a surface. I need a. What's this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Find it like a black. There we go. Black and a gray. There's also some end tables that do match that, so we'll use these. And we'll use them in like black as well. Awesome. And we'll grab some lights. Table lamps. Lamps are kind of fun. Looking for like a modern lamp. This is kind of a modern lamp. This one's simple. Does this one come in a color? I can color that one to orange. Whoa! Now it matches the couches. It's probably too matchy-matchy, I'm sorry. Let's find a comfort. Let's find a chair that goes over here. So that's modern enough. This one's sort of modern enough. Have it in like a white. Perfect. Electronics. Computers, please. What is the cheat code? It's BB dash. Oh god. Like super long. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, where did I write it down? I don't even know. I think it's on some papers. Ugh, why do I have so many papers? It's the unlock cheat for. And I'm just going through all my papers. It's not in that one. No. Where is this here? Let's start on this end because I have a feeling it's over here. Nope. The cheat code to unlock all of the in-game career items. Here it is, found it. Ugh. Because it's a million miles long. It's like, why is it so long? It is bb dash or dot ignore gameplay unlock box. There we go. Unlock entitlement. There we go. So now these items are unlocked. Cool. So we can put in this really sweet computer that's in here. Change color. Oh, it comes in like greens and stuff. That's kind of cool. I feel like you want it in green. Maybe you want it red. I kind of like it red. Red's kind of a cool color. Red is a cool color. Let's get an iPad because everybody needs an iPad. It's an iPad. We also need a stereo system of some sort. Yeah, like we would have this stereo system because it's like, what about this stereo system? This one's a kind of cool stereo system. So it comes in like a red. It's got some tubes on it, which is pretty sweet. All right, there we go. Let's put in. There's some decorative stuff that I could put in, some like clutter items in the corner, maybe. There's got to be like a coat rack somewhere here. Coat rack, coat rack, coat rack, coat rack. Looking for a coat rack. Maybe it's in here. Can I just search? Coat rack. Nope. Maybe if I could spell it right. Nope. Coat. Nope. Oh, it's coat of arms. I don't want coat of arms. I just want coat. There we go. Perfect. Coat rack. Put that right there. Unfortunately, it's like a wood. Does it come in a different color? It comes in black. It's kind of close. Let's put in some art. Art. Everybody loves art. Showing all for decorations. Artwork. Some cool art that we can put over top of this wall. Something like that. Those are kind of cool. Big blown up pieces of art. Let's put in some actual lights now. Just deleting out all of these light bulbs. Let's find some actual lights. Lighting. Ceiling lighting. Could go with something like this. Looks like a doctor's office. Oh, these are so cool. They're like studio lights. How cool would that be to have in your house? There we go. That looks freaking cool. They even have like different colors on them, which is so cool. If I put some on that side too. Is that like too much? I feel like that's actually too much. Let's put in... If I put them here, you can actually see them on the wall, which is kind of cool. We'll just put like a smaller, simpler light behind. Just fill up the space. Let's look at what it looks like at night. It's pretty cool. There's like a lot of light going in there. That's just fine. Alright, cool. So, there we go. Let's find... I want another piece of art for right there. I like it when there's lots of art in my game, which I've talked about this in past live streams where I would love it if there was a way to have... If you could like upload your... Or just like place image files into a folder, and then the game would like put those into different frames, so you could be like, I like this frame, but I want this photo in it. I would love that, but it's not a thing. So I sit here and I complain every time. There we go. That fits in there perfectly. Over here, I feel like another piece of art could go on this wall. Not that piece of art, though. Another piece of art. Oh my god, that's so cool. It's very, like, modern and poppy. I like it. That goes there. Should be another one that goes on that wall, too. This piece can go right there on that wall. And I'm, like, already used up, like, all of the pieces of art that are available in the game. Great. Lighting again. Wall lighting. A simple like wall sconce. Something that's like industrial would look really cool. Industrial. This is kind of industrial, not really. These are kind of industrial. Not really though. Maybe this? Very random light. Same with this one. Oh, this one's kind of cool. It's like kind of industrial. It's like some glass piece. Let's put in probably a table, some sort of surface. This table right there. And we'll keep it, we'll bring in the orange again, orange aspect. And we'll put on some decorative items, we'll put a plant on there. Plant up on there, we'll put another decorative item. There's a ward, which can go up there. And, oh, that's gigantic. We'll put, not another ward. Pig! We could put a pig! No, I don't want a pig. What is this? Sort of drafting stuff. I don't know what that is. Put like a little car. That's kind of cool. Oh, I don't know where I just put that. There we go. Let's bring that back. Put a car there, and then we'll put this in the corner. Like that. Cool. There we go. Little showpiece in the corner. There we go. Look at that. That's our living room. Kind of a simplistic idea. And that's already been an hour, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But we have the basis of the house done and one of the rooms, which is kind of cool. I love, like, I want to keep this, like, open concept, like, loft sort of idea going. So we'll see how I can kind of finish that off probably next week, which unfortunately sucks. So I realize you guys are probably excited to keep going, but it's been an hour. So it's just kind of how it goes. It's been an hour. We'll make sure we save this. And saving game. So let's jump back over here to the face cam, which is glitching out. There we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys had fun and stuff and things and enjoyed the house buildingness. Well, everyone, hopefully you enjoyed this fun live stream event. If you missed this live stream event, though, and you want to check it out in the future, you can, of course, always find me at twitch.tv/CurtisParityGaming. I am streaming every Thursday, so be sure to check that out. If you want, you can come by, we can chat. It's so much fun. If you want, you can also stay up to date on everything I'm doing on the different social media platforms, including I will be tweeting out and Facebooking and all that other fun stuff, links when I go live, so that's always a great way to stay up to date on everything I'm doing there. So, of course, find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and, of course, right on Twitch for that future event-type stuff. Of course, you can also follow me right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and, of course, like. Subscribe and like. It helps out a lot. And of course, subscribing, make sure that all of the future episodes of my shows that I create will get pushed straight to you. You can, of course, find other episodes that I create in the annotations right below me, and of course, links in the description down below. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this today, and until next time, I'm Curtis Parody, and happy simming!